Hello, friends, and welcome back. A wise man once said, "The strongest trees grow in the quiet seasons when no one is clapping." In a world that demands instant success, we are rushing ourselves into burnout. Today's story about a young potter and his father is a quick, powerful reminder of why speed is an illusion and why your current delay is actually making you stronger. Don't give up on your goals just yet. Watch this story, grab the lesson, and let's change your mindset. Watch this until the very end, because your breakthrough might be closer than you think. Patience is not about sitting around and doing nothing. It means showing up every day and doing good work, even when no one is watching. The story, the power of patience. Have you ever worked hard for something and felt like nothing was changing? You wake up early, give your best, but the results do not come. Days turn into weeks, you feel tired, and you start to wonder if your hard work even matters. Sometimes, life makes us wait longer than feels fair. We see others moving ahead while we stay in the same place. But what if waiting is not a waste of time? What if it makes us stronger? This is the story of a young man named Daro, who learned that things which grow slowly last the longest. Rushing the clay. Daro lived in a small riverside village famous for its pottery. His father was once the best potter in town and taught Daro how to shape clay with his hands. Daro was in his early 20s, full of energy and big ideas. He wanted to make hundreds of pots, sell them in the next village, and become famous. Because he wanted success quickly, Daro worked faster than anyone else. But his speed caused problems. The clay cracked. The handles broke. The colors faded. "I cannot wait days for them to dry," Daro said. "If I do, I will miss the market." His father watched quietly and said, "Clay listens only to time, my son. If you rush it, it breaks." Daro disagreed. He thought people today just wanted things fast. He spun his wheel even faster to prove that speed was enough. But by the end of the day, 4 of his new pots cracked in the fire. His father did not yell. He simply said, "Every craft has a rhythm. You can fight it, or you can learn it." The big competition. The next morning, the town announced the annual harvest festival. The winner of the craft competition would win a prize and a spot in the great trade market. Daro was excited. "This is my chance," he said. "If I make 100 pots, everyone will see me." His father looked at him and said, "Make 10 that last. The rest will follow." But Daro did not listen. He rushed his work, forgot to check the moisture of the clay, and baked the pots before they were ready. That night, his shelves were full of pots that looked perfect until the heat touched them. One by one, they all cracked. Daro sat on the floor, covered in clay, feeling tired and defeated. A few days later, he tried again. He baked 20 pots at once, hoping to win the silver coin prize. In the morning, most of the pots had exploded inside the kiln. "I worked harder than anyone," Daro yelled in anger. "Why does nothing last?" His father picked up a broken piece. Because strength does not come from speed. It comes from patience, learning to listen. A week later, Daro saw his father at the market. His father only had 3 pots for sale. They were plain, simple, and perfectly smooth. A customer asked how long they took to make. The old man smiled and said, "As long as it needs." Daro realized his father did not rush because he loved the art, not just the reward. Daro went back to the workshop, looked at his broken pots, and finally decided to change. This time, he worked on just 1 pot. He shaped it carefully. He let it dry slowly. He did not rush the fire. The neighborhood children laughed at him. "Only 1 pot, Daro. You will be done next year." Daro smiled and replied, "Maybe, but it will stay whole." He realized that patience was not weakness. It was control. By the end of the month, he had only a few pots, but they were perfect. When his father tapped them, they made a beautiful, clear ringing sound. The reward of waiting. When the harvest festival arrived, Daro brought only his few perfect pots. He did not expect to win. He just wanted to show his true work. The festival judges stopped at his table. An old judge ran his hand over Daro's smooth clay. "This is good work," the judge said. "How long did it take to make?" "Longer than I wanted," Daro answered honestly. The judge smiled. "That is usually how the best things are made." At sunset, the mayor announced the winner. The award goes to the craftsman whose patience brought perfection to his work. He called Daro's name. Daro received the silver coin. He was emotional, not because of the money, but because he finally understood his father's lesson. Walking home that night, Daro said, "I used to think patience was doing nothing. Now I know is doing the right thing long enough to see it grow." The lesson for us. Years passed, and Daro became famous across many towns for his strong, beautiful pottery. He found peace in his work because he stopped chasing speed. The lesson: patience is not about sitting around and doing nothing. It means showing up every day and doing good work, even when no one is watching. Real success takes time. A seed does not bloom overnight, and the strongest trees grow during quiet seasons. If you're still waiting for your hard work to pay off, do not give up. Keep going, stay focused, and be consistent. When your results finally arrive, they will be strong and lasting. Motivation life lesson from this story. The story of Daro and his father gives us 3 powerful life lessons about success, hard work, and modern life. 1. Speed is an illusion. Quality takes time. We live in a world that loves speed. We want fast results, quick money, and instant success. Like young Daro, we often think that working faster and doing more means we're doing better. But rushing usually leads to hidden mistakes, burnout, and broken plans. The lesson: doing something poorly just to get it done fast is a waste of energy. It is better to build one strong, lasting project than 100 broken ones. True quality cannot be rushed. 2. Patience is not lazy, it is disciplined focus. Many people think patience means sitting around, doing nothing, and waiting for luck. The story shows us the exact opposite. Patience means continuing to work day after day, with care and focus, even when you cannot see the results yet. It is the control to say, "I will not cut corners just to finish early." The lesson: patience is working quietly while time does its part. It is the ultimate form of self-control. 3. Failure is feedback, not the end. Daro failed multiple times. His pots cracked, exploded, and broke. At first, he got angry and blamed the world. But once he calmed down, he looked at the cracks and realized they were teaching him what he did wrong. The lesson: when your plans fail, do not get discouraged. The cracks in your life are just showing you where you need to slow down, learn, and grow stronger. The takeaway for your life: a seed does not become a giant tree overnight. The strongest trees grow during quiet seasons when nobody is watching or clapping for them. If you're working hard right now and feel like nothing is happening, do not give up. You are not failing. You are just in the drying stage. Keep showing up, keep focusing on the quality of your work, and trust the process. What grows slowly lasts the longest. Final thought. So, if you're in a season of waiting right now, remember Daro's story. You aren't failing. You are just being shaped. Trust the process, give yourself some time, and don't rush the fire. Thank you so much for watching today. If this story gave you some peace or a little bit of hope, please hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. Don't forget to subscribe for more weekly motivation. Keep showing up, keep building, and I'll see you in the next story.